Hello, hello, hello. Excuse me. Happy Wednesday. I hope everyone is having a great Wednesday so far. For me, it's 7:20 in the morning. If you are new to my channel, I'd like to say welcome. Thanks for stopping by and taking a look. I also would like to, excuse me, encourage you to subscribe to my channel and make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you're notified when I put out new videos. If you are already a subscriber, yay, welcome back. Make sure that everyone hits the thumbs up and share my videos. As you know, or maybe you don't know, when you hit the like button or the dislike button, from what I understand, it just helps the algorithm within YouTube to push videos out there so that more individuals eventually come across. So by you watching my video, if you like the content, by you giving the video a thumbs up, it tells YouTube to tell others about me and my channel and to, hey, take a look. So that's the importance of why we always ask or mention to like this video, give the video a thumbs up, in addition to sharing the videos. So welcome to everybody. Happy Wednesday once again. But we have to chat. Now, how many of you experience the excuse me, the YouTube system being down? Last night, yesterday evening, I don't know whatever part of the world you are located, but there was, from what I'm understanding now, some kind of mass outage of YouTube and other things. Netflix. I don't think I had a Netflix problem. I can't really remember. But what I do know, I was trying to watch a live stream on one of my gossip channels. Yeah, I watch gossip channels sometimes. Sometimes I gotta step into a different space, get some juice, some good gossip, and then, get back on track. And I was watching one of my gossip YouTube video channels, and it kept kicking me out. And I thought maybe YouTube just didn't want them speaking on the topic that they were talking about. And they kind of thought that as well, because other people that were in their live chat was saying, hey, I keep getting kicked out. So at that point, I knew that it just wasn't me. But at first, I thought it was, because my TV is always tripping. But I just refuse to go buy a new one because that's just not at the top of my list. So I always just tough it out with the issues. My TV always freezes. It's always loading forever. So initially, that's what I thought the problem was. And so it kept kicking me out. So I decided, you know what? Forget it. Let me try and go and look at another YouTube channel that I watch. And I was able to get into another one for a second, and then it just started freezing, doing the same thing all over again. And so at that point, I said, you know what? Just forget it. And then I just laid in the bed. My daughter came in and said something was wrong with her YouTube. So then I said, oh, okay. Must be a YouTube thing. And so it was down for a while. I kept trying to go back in. It seemed like a video would get ready to load. And then I tell my daughter, okay, it's working. And then all of a sudden, it would show the ad. And then when it came time for the actual video, it wouldn't show it. So I thought, okay, well, this is pretty annoying. So anyway, come to find out after coming on to YouTube in the morning, I haven't watched regular news. I'm sure they may have talked about it on the news by now. So I don't know what that information is that's floating out there, but I have happened to be able to see one other YouTube video so far this morning, and they talked about all of these outages and where they were. So we weren't the only ones experiencing this. This was happening all over the place. But for you all, how many of you is that annoying? Is that another wake-up call? Because guess what? If something like that happens at the banks, which I have talked about, and if you keep all of your money in that bank and the doors are closed and the internet is down and the machines are down and you don't have cash on hand at home, guess what? You are in trouble. If you don't keep your cars topped off with gas, every time you get down to a half a tank of gas, pull into that gas station, top your gas off, because if stuff like this happens, you already saw what's going on with the pipeline. You want to always be prepared. You always want to have that gas in your car, couple of cans of gas at home if you're able to do that. Just because if all of this stuff just crashes like it does from time to time, they are just all wake-up calls and reminders of how we should stay vigilant, how we should keep our heads on a swivel and stay prepared. So if you have all that money in the bank, find a hiding spot somewhere and keep some cash at home with you, because there's nothing more devastating or annoying or disappointing to have some money that you can't get to. Because what is the saying? If you don't hold it, you don't own it. So you want to own something. You want to be in a position that 90% of other people are not in and have access to cash. Now, back to the whole YouTube and the internet thing. So we've become so addicted to our YouTube. At least I know I have. I go to YouTube to get what I call the real information, all depending on who it is you're following and who you're watching. You have some really great channels out there that are prepper channels, but they also have now ventured over into telling us about what's going on in the world events. And so that's great. So can you imagine if YouTube just didn't come back up? You wouldn't be watching this video right here or the other ones that you like to watch to get your information from. I watch a variety of different people. I watch finance channels. I watch the prepping channels, gardening, pressure canning, and that's where, we get all our information. That's kind of how we learn in today's climate. You have people on there that are teaching a little bit of everything. It's like this. If there's something you don't know how to do and you want to learn how to do it, guess what? You go to YouTube. There will be plenty of people on there teaching you how to do what it is you need to learn how to do. But in addition to that, what I want to say is this. Looks like we're going to have to get back to old school days where we have to write stuff down. We have to write down our passwords, our logins, phone numbers to important people, places. We just have to write them down, because even if you lost your phone, how many phone numbers do you know by heart? Maybe a couple, maybe none. If you have a memory like me, where, if I don't write it down, it don't exist, or I forget all about it, you have to write it down. So I encourage you to start writing things down, especially important information, because if the things that you want to know or learn is locked into the computer and you can't access it, it's not going to do you any good. So if while you're watching certain videos and there's something that you plan on moving forward with, make sure you're taking notes and see if there's a book pertaining to what it is you're trying to learn. For instance, I did a video about pressure canning. So this is the home canning, pressure canning book. So I got this off of Amazon. So you want to have something physical in your hand. You want to hold it, because if there comes a time where you can't get to a YouTube video or the internet to learn about a special aspect on canning, you can go to your book and read it, so you're not totally lost. So that pertains to any area of something that you're trying to learn. And then when I mentioned writing down passwords and login information, phone numbers to important people and places, I want to encourage you to get my little book. If you're not prepping, then you're not paying attention. I encourage you to support me and pick this up. You see, I add little tabs to certain pages that are important that I would like to reference right back to. But on the inside, it's just real simple. It just has a to-do list. So, but I write down a little bit of everything in here. I have just all kind of stuff written in here, and it's very handy. I'll put the link in the description, and so support me and pick this book up. But even if you don't get this book, get something to write your information in, because as you can see, it is just getting more real as the days go by. So that's the video I wanted to bring to you today. Again, if you are like me, YouTube is your medicine, and you look forward to all of the channels that you watch. You look forward to the live streams. It was just disappointing because there were a couple of live streams that I was looking forward to that I wanted to see, but just didn't happen. So we'll see how today goes. But anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. I hope I have provided you with some valuable information. I hope I have tugged at your reminder strings and you get on top of doing some of the things that I suggested. Anyway, don't forget to wake up and start every day with an attitude of gratitude. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.